Okay, we get the white pieces for today's video, so that of course means a bit of e4. Can't go wrong with a bit of e4. We're playing a longer time control because I'm kind of hoping this gives me more opportunity to think and not just throw my queen down the drain. We're going to play bishop to b5, which is of course the Roy Lopez. Bishops can't actually jump like that. I meant to draw an arrow like this. This is the old Steinitz with this move d6. I think I like to play this move d4 like immediately. And if you take, threatening my bishop, then I of course take back with my own knight. But obviously that wasn't an option because of this pin. So just completely ignore me, guys. And now I go here, knight goes here, I take, and then I think I meant to play like c4 at the end of all this. I don't know, I'm trying to draw on like old memory stuff, but like it just doesn't ever go in. But we shall see. Knight to e7 is like the only move, like blocking your dark squared bishop in. It looks very unpleasant for black. And then I think I meant to play c4 after you recapture with the queen. I could be so wrong on all of this, but this is what we're going for. We're going to look to develop our knight, get our dark squared bishop out, get castled, and just pray for the best, basically. That's the plan. That's the plan. Quick sip of tea. And now we're ready to go. Okay, they drop their knight back here, looking to go here, I guess, targeting this pawn. But I could always just play b3 at that point, setting up like a really massive pawn chain. Let's develop our knight, and if this knight jumps in here, then I guess we just go here. But it doesn't do that, so let's develop our bishop. I'm actually going to put my bishop here instead of going here, because it just gets kicked immediately. And then... I don't know. Probably just short castle. I was considering like moving my queen somewhere, but I don't really see much upside in that. Maybe like queen b3 to target this pawn on b7, but I don't know, it feels very slow, like they're going to get castled. So maybe I should play queen to d2. Just connect my rooks, sets up this battery of my bishop if they ever play h6, which they do now play h6. Which I feel like is a little bit weird, because now surely if you castle I'm just going to sack this bishop completely. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll just wait and see. I'm just going to play rook e1 for now. Just like preparing for the centre to just be completely ripped apart. Yeah, now I just don't see why this wouldn't be an option. Like, where does the knight go if I do all this? I'm not actually too sure. I'm not actually too sure. So takes, then my queen would take back. Which, of course, cuts off, like, every square from this king. So the king is, like, suffocated. And then, like, you need to stop me from playing knight to g5. So I guess your knight just goes back here. In which case... I just prepare my rook. I don't know. I feel like you are surviving, but I'm going to go for it anyway, just to like spice things up a little bit. I'm just going to go for it. I'm certain it's a blunder because of knight h7, but we're just going to do it anyway. We're just going to do it anyway. Like, you need to play that, and then I'm going to lift a rook, potentially just do this and this, but then I guess you can block like this, but then I play h4. So I don't know. I feel like our chances here are good. But that's me being like wildly optimistic, not logical at all. Like, I kind of knew it was a blunder and just sort of played it anyway. Probably not the smartest thing to do in the whole wide world. Now I can just sack though, right? Like, sacking is an option here, surely. Because if you take back, I just have rook here, winning the queen. And if you don't take back, I don't see what you have, so I'm just going to play this. Like, there's no threat of back rank mate currently, we're good for that. And if you just take, then just rook to g3. And this just looks like wildly terrifying. If you just move your queen for a queen trade, again I still just play this idea. So I'm not quite seeing it for my opponent here. Obviously the knight is also threatening the queen, so like, the queen has to move here. And if you stay on this g-file, rook g3 is crushing. This is blocked, this is blocked. If you go all the way back, that's no good. I guess you could go here. So I should consider queen h4, check. King goes over here. And then this, none of it works. But then here, then I do win the queen in the end of it, but I don't know if those trades benefit me at all. I feel like that's something I need to calculate in a minute's time, once I've wrapped my head around everything. Taking, again, just not an option. I must be missing something like wildly obvious. If bishop goes here, I just take you. Oh no, because then you take my queen. Wow, this looks good actually. Threatening my queen. But I don't actually think it is that good, because you go here, I'd take, then you take, then I'd take your bishop with check, so we're still up a piece. Wow, so they give up their queen. What? Is there anything better than just taking this queen? Like, there's no, like, this isn't a check, this isn't viable, this also, sorry, I should just draw the arrow, isn't viable, because you can take back in a number of ways. So, like, why on earth would I not just pick up this queen? I mean, that just looks tremendous. Okay, and they resign. I mean, that's a good game to my opponent. Let's jump into a game review really, really quickly, and then we'll play one more game, because that was just far too short. Okay, so we played fine. We blundered. This is a blunder, but it worked out. I mean, we kind of knew it was a blunder anyway. What did they need to play after rook e3? What did they have? Was it just like, I don't know, like f5 or something? Yeah, f5. Yeah, okay. And then it's sort of like, what the hell do I even do? If I take, they take back with the queen, probably? Yeah, engine prefers the queen. I don't know, though. It just looks very scary still. Knight e4. Nope, not knight e4, because then you just take here, sorry. What does it want? And that was knight d4. Knight e4. I don't know. But anyway, it was a blunder, but we pick up the win anyway. It doesn't count. We're going to jump into one more game. Hopefully this one goes a bit better, with no blunders. I mean, we can't afford any blunders. Let's play e4. But like, even if you blunder, I just feel like it doesn't really matter, because you can just always claw it back at this elo. Our opponent goes for a Sicilian, which just feels like really brave, just because, like, who the hell knows how to play the Sicilian at this level? Literally no one. Can I give a check first? And then if you block like this, that would be quite catastrophic. That would be pretty bad. So I'm gonna go for this, trying to induce this, because then I'd take, you'd take, and then I'd take with check. But I'm almost certain they'll just play like this or bishop out. Either way, I'll take with check again. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just keep the tension actually and just go back now. But where is it best to go? Is it maybe best to go to b3 instead? Because then my queen can get out this way? I'm not overly sure. Yeah, I quite like the look of knight b3 instead. I'm sure it can't be too bad. And if it is too bad, that's not on me, guys, okay? That's not a me problem. Okay, they develop their own knight, targeting this pawn. Let's develop our knight. Yeah, because it can't be targeted very easily. So this pawn is now very well defended. And yeah, we can get the queen out, get the bishop back on this diagonal, potentially. And then everything looks pretty good, I feel like. Does queen come out first? I don't actually see an immediate issue with bringing this queen out. And then we could also like bring this bishop out in long castle and then just start throwing our pawns up the board. I wouldn't see an issue with that. Trying to really go after our Greek friend. Yep, they are from Greece. I actually went to Rhodes last year. Most beautiful island I've ever been to in my entire life. Why did I say that like I travel to islands often? Guys, I'm not often on a random island, okay? If bishop goes back here, I just, get attacked again, so it's like, why on earth would I do that? I guess then I could go here, and after takes and takes, I have a knight unchallenged in the centre of the board, so that's probably fine. So yeah, after here I'll go here, hitting the rook, so you'll have to take. And that just looks fine. I mean, having a knight in the middle of the board here just looks great. It just looks great. And if your bishop then decides to take my pawn on h4, then it's like you're opening up my rook. So like, why on earth would you ever want to do that? Would be my question. I'm assuming they take here. Okay, they just slide the rook over. Fair enough. Okay, so I am a little bit scared of this now, because that would move my knight away from the defense of this bishop. So maybe a move like a3 is necessary. Potentially. I think a3 is quite important. And then if you play here, well, then I would not just take, actually, because the queen defends. What the hell am I talking about? That was dangerous. I mean, this is why you just ignore me, okay? Because I clearly have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, now we have two knights. Two knights attacking. That's a little bit scary, but we're just going to push again. Obviously, you can't take because my rook would take. But I'm just looking to go, like, all the way here. If you take, I'll take with the knight. Then you take, I take. Feel like this is fine. Okay, here comes the bishop. Okay, that's a little bit scary, actually. But I guess it's fine if I just slide over, and then you take. Right. I need to lock in here then, guys. I need to lock in. Maybe I go over here to defend the bishop twice. I think I prefer the look of that. And then when you take, I have an open H-file. So I'm not overly sad about losing this pawn, I don't think. I mean, maybe I'm just completely wrong, but I don't know. I feel like it's fine. And like, if you take the pawn, have I not just got like, I don't know, bishop g5? Threatening just to take the knight, remove the defender of this bishop. I guess it would go like takes, bishop g5, your bishop would then just go back. That would probably make the most sense. But we'll see if they go back. I mean, I'm assuming they do, but who knows? Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. Yeah, they do just go back. I'm going to long castle. I'm just going to immediately long castle. Now, if you take, I feel like it's important that I just take this bishop first. Yeah, now I have to take this bishop. And then we should just be good for takes, and then queen takes. This pawn's then still defended, so it's fine. Not seeing a big issue. Are they looking at just like taking this knight? Like, why are you not immediately recapturing? Okay, there we go. Now I take, hitting the queen, so they have to take back really, and then my queen takes. And we have a battery set up after this trade on the d6 pawn, so maybe they bring a rook over or something. I don't know, like rook to d8 looks fine, probably. Not sure though, not sure. I don't really know what I want to play. This knight is feeling very restricted. Maybe it goes over here or something. Like if you bring your rook, maybe then I play knight d5. Just sort of threatening knight c6. Whoa! Okay, they give a check, which really threatens this pawn. Obviously I'm just going to slide over. And then when you take, do I just go here? And then I guess you'd just take again though, wouldn't you? So maybe I just pick up this pawn. Potentially. Okay, they don't take. Interesting. That is interesting. Maybe I play here now. Just sort of threatening this, forking the rooks. Looks quite catastrophic. It does look pretty catastrophic, I'm not going to lie. I'm quite a big fan of this move. I guess you just go here. Put your rook on the semi-open file, but then I can still play here, and then I guess you just move this rook up or something. I don't know. Maybe there's actually nothing in this attack and we're just down a pawn. Just down a pawn the whole game. Like, it doesn't really matter we have an open h-file because their bishop is just a god. Yeah, this is probably not as ideal as what I thought. Maybe you go here now, then I go here, threatening this rook and this pawn. I don't know. I feel like I'm just clinging on for dear life here at any sort of counterplay. It's just not working for me though. Okay, currently, this immediately springs to mind. Like, immediately. But then, if you just go here, and then I take, and then you play like, not there actually. Hang on, let me just work this out. So if you go here, if I go there, sorry, and then you play rook d7, and then I take, you just play like rook d8. And it's like, how the hell? I guess then I don't know, move my queen here. It's probably fine. Yeah, I'm thinking it's fine, actually. I'm thinking it's fine. But maybe it's not. Like, there's no attack currently set up over here, so we are fine. It's just whether or not I want to take this after a move like rook d7. Because I don't really want to go back to a5. I think I am okay to take this because I'll probably have the move queen c6 if you go here. So then my rook could take back first. But I don't know, it's a little bit unclear. It's a little bit unclear. I'm assuming they go rook d8 here. In which case, queen c6. Surely. Only option, right? Or, if you go here... No, never mind. Okay, what? Was not expecting that at all. Like, at all. Here? Here? Doesn't work. Here? Nope, doesn't work. This is getting really tough. Just feel like I'm being completely outplayed. Rook f1, just be ultra solid. It's just so slow though, isn't it? It's just so slow. And now if you just double stack, I've completely fumbled this game. Completely fumbled this game. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. I guess I pick up this pawn. Oh dear. Take the pawn. Hope they go here and then back rank mate. I mean that would be very ideal. Because we have not played this particularly well, but they do need to be a little bit careful of this skewer. That looks pretty scary. I think. So maybe we're doing okay. I kind of missed the attack on c2 actually. Oh dear. Oh, it's just like, it just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? I mean, you're just going to take here, I'm going to go here. And that's just another pawn. That's not good. That's not good, guys. That's really bad. But we got to pray that they just hang this. Like, just go bishop here, hit my rook, let me go here. And then you just move your queen somewhere just random. And then I deliver checkmate. That is kind of feeling like the last hope here. It's kind of feeling like the last hope. This could be quite catastrophic. Oh, I'd be so sad. I really don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose. I hate losing. Come on. Play a move, sir. Just move your queen somewhere. If the bishop just goes back, I'll be so sad. Or would I? Would I then have this? Maybe. Huh. No. What? Why would I play that? I don't know. I'm just getting confused now. After bishop g6, I just don't see a way forward. I do not see a way forwards. I guess I would still play rook g1. Just try and force the queen away. Because like, it's not really got many squares it could go to. Like, all of this would be blocked. You could go here, obviously. So yeah, you're fine. What am I talking about? You don't have many squares to go to. You just do what you want after bishop g6. Huh. That I didn't really see, but surely that's just really bad because of this check. Like, this wasn't even in my brain. And like, if you block, I'd just take, right? Like, check. What? What am I even looking at right now? Guys, what the hell has just happened? Why did they just play f6? What am I missing? You know when you just forget that there's a bishop on the board? I thought then I was about to get sniped from, like, Narnia. You know those memes where they grab a bishop off a separate board? Oh my god, my heart just sunk. I was like, it can't be this easy, surely. Like, if you go here... Dunno. I'm just sort of anticipating this, in all honesty. And then I'm going to take and still play this idea. I think. But it does feel like we have just won a rook. If you block, that would be even worse, because then this is very forcing. So you kind of just need to move over, let me take the rook, and then... Dunno. They resign as well! Why is everyone resigning today?